It's a boldface question. Step 1 is to identify the conclusion. After however here you have the conclusion from here to here. Step 2 is to link the two boldfaces with the conclusion. See, the first boldface here is a part of something that generally happens, okay? But the conclusion is something in contrast, okay? And the second boldface here explains or supports why this contrasting conclusion is going to hold. So with that groundwork, let's look at the answer choices. Yes, the first is a generalization accepted to be true by the insurance agent. This part is all right. The second part, no second has not been presented as a consequence of the first. This second part here explains why the contrasting conclusion is going to be true. So the second part here is not correct. Answer choice A should be eliminated. Similar problem with choice B. See, if the first has been said to support something, the second is not going to be the same thing. It's important to understand that the first boldface and the second boldface are in contrast. The first boldface supports what generally happens, but the second boldface suggests a contrasting conclusion, which is a conclusion of the argument. So any answer choice that does not show a contrast between the two boldfaces are not going to be correct. So answer choice B should also be eliminated. Look at answer choice C now. The first is a causal pattern, yes, that the insurance agent argues will repeat, no. According to the agent, the conclusion is that what generally happens is not likely to repeat in the case in hand, and therefore this part is not correct. Yes, the second part is correct. The second recognizes a circumstance wherein the pattern would not hold. Probably circumstance is not the best word for it. The role is alright, but the noun used here is not appropriate. Something like consideration would be better. Anyway, answer choice C can be comfortably eliminated on the basis of the role suggested for the first part, and even the circumstance bit here is not very appropriate. A lot wrong with answer choice E here. The consideration suggested in the first boldface does not weigh against the main position defended by the insurance agent. See, the agent is not defending any position. The agent is saying that what generally happens is not likely to happen in this case. And it is not that the first boldface is a consideration that is weighing against the main position. It is the other way around. The main position is weighing against what generally happens. And then even for the second half, the second is that position. What position are we talking about? We are talking about this position being the main position, which is not the case. The second boldface is not the main position. The conclusion lies here. So calling the second boldface the main position is also incorrect. Answer choice E is probably the worst of the 5 answer choices. Let's confirm answer choice D now. The first is a causal pattern. This term pattern has great merit because it is about something that generally happens. But then the conclusion is something contrasting. You see, it starts with a however here. So the conclusion is that what generally happens is not likely to happen in this case, and therefore suggesting that the general causal pattern will not hold in the case at issue has great merit. So the first part here is absolutely correct. Look at the second part. The second offers a consideration. Yes, it is fine to call this a consideration that supports the prediction. What prediction? The prediction that the general pattern will not hold in the case at issue. Everything right with answer choice D? D is the correct answer choice.